Hello, 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 everybody. How are you all doing today? For those of you joining me for the first time today, my name's Blair. I do digital art on here and a student of game art and development at Southern New Hampshire University. I've been working on this fairy project here for a little while. Just yesterday, actually. um, and yesterday we did a live stream where we sculpted out, or we sketched out the basic concept of the fairy, and then we did the main character sheet. And today, what I'm going to do is I am going to sculpt out in ZBrush Core the actual body of the fairy and the details to be retopologized later. The reason I do this in this order is because this is such a concept, it's such a raw kind of I have no idea what I'm doing kind of thing, that I want to get this out more in concept heavy in the beginning, and then try to do the retopology and all that stuff later. So that's what I'm going to do. So feel free to follow along. Go ahead and give me any chat comments you'd like. I am a pretty open person, so I like to talk while I do this stuff. But I'll kind of try to walk through what I'm doing as I go here, because my sculpting workflow is not amazing, but I'll try. And I do have a little bit of background music just to break up the silence here. Sounds a little intense, though. So we'll do that. All right. Excellent, excellent. And we're going to just kind of have a chill time sculpting today. Again, feel free to ask any questions you want. I am here. It's kind of fun to see these videos because oftentimes we don't see people really working on stuff. We'll see time lapses of people doing really amazing sculpts and stuff like that. But it is a lot of work. So we're going to try to do our best. I'm just going to start off with a sphere, and I'm going to start with the head, and I'm going to work my way down. And I'm going to look at... Don't even have my reference up. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to pull a basic shape on this. Okay. And as we're doing this, we have... let me make sure that my frame is good here. Sorry, guys. So you can actually see what I'm doing. Make sure my hand isn't in the way. Yeah, my hand's not going to be in the way. Okay. I have a cup of tea, by the way. If you don't have a cup of tea, get a cup of tea, because a cup of tea is required for sculpting. You can take that to the bank. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to just start sculpting it out. Basic shape. I'm going to turn on... No, Dynamesh is already on. Okay, good. So Dynamesh is on. We're just going to use this to build our basic geometry here. Let's see if I can get this right here. For those of you who have always wondered about ZBrush and don't know if it's right for you, I would highly recommend it. It's very good software. See how shoot I am. Pretty crap. That's okay. Because with the right tools, you can be pretty crap. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep adding stuff on here and then perfect as I go. I just want to get the nice bulk first, and then we go further. And for those of you who are wondering what I am using to actually do this sculpt, and why my camera angle is stylishly low, it's because I'm on a Huion Canvas 13 tablet, and there's a screen below. So that's why I'm looking down, and that's why you're below me today. Okay. Alright, perfect. What am I doing? Move, probably. That kind of upturned nose. What on earth? What? What is going on here? Cancel. What are you doing? Okay. No, I don't want the lasso to. Why? Why? Okay, my tablet might be doing something weird. Sorry guys, it needs a new update. I have been lazy. I have not updated the drivers. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. I wish I could do like Lord of the Rings music or something like that. That would be fun. Strong chin, but not too strong. I want a good amount of space between the eyebrows. That's something that we're gonna do. Okay. Give all those hard surfaces. And the way I drew him, it was very... got a kind of rounder face, but also not. He's not round. So we just kind of have to figure out what we did here. I'm gonna take the drawing size down just a bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nope. Nope. Trim dynamic on that just to have something a little bit more mythical in proportion. Okay. Sometimes I like this kind of freewheeling way of doing art because, I don't know, I like that. It is nice and comforting to be able to block out your designs and do it that way, but at the same time, it's also fun sometimes to just kind of experiment with it and see what you're going to end up with, because that is also tons of fun. I'm going to take a little bit off the cheek here. Take a little bit out on the let's see what we got. We can do that. Just kind of normalize him there. I like it. Okay. His eyes are a little further apart, and I like that. I want to kind of try to maintain that a bit here. I'll do that. It's a little too early for that kind of detail, but we're just going to give like the impression that there are going to be lines there. And he's got these kind of Vulcan eyebrows, but I don't think I want the brow ridge to be that extreme, so I'm going to do a little bit of molding around the temple, but a little bit more up on the cheek, just to try and even that out a little bit. Yeah. And now that I have the clay strips brush, it's a good time to bring this down and bring a little bit more of a defined ridge to the nose. And a little bit of that, and a little bit more cheek. Yeah, there we go. And again, this is just 3D sketching. It's just 3D sketching, bruh. Alright, flatten out the nose just a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit more. That, where does his mouth sit? It sits... It's a little too high, I think. Maybe we can pull that down. Face needs to be a little bit longer. I keep that chin definition. I think that's good. Okay, cool. And we're going to do a little bit of damn standard. Damn standard. I'm not going to do too much, because that's more of an old person thing. Putting more definition there makes them older. And we don't want to do that. We want them to be young, sprightly. That's what we're looking for. Adventurous, bold. We're not looking for wizened. There we go. I think that's fine. And I think I'm going to do a multi-res, and yeah. It's always good to step back from your sculpt and take a good look at what you're doing, because sometimes we don't always know. Like that. That was not a good move. Alright, let's do a little bit better. Do it with the move. The brow definition, definitely a male. But I do want to keep that, yeah. We're gonna polish off some ridges here. The eyes are not so deep set on a younger man as they are on an older character. Yeah, there we go. I think we're going to move this. Oop. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And you'll see me go over this multiple times. You'll see me do a definition and then a redefinition. Just because I want... The goal is to capture our character in a primary sculpt. So what we want to focus on right now is we want to focus on making the face in its most basic form, so that we can work from there. So I'll add little details, I'll gloss over them. I just want to make it the best it can be at a starting level. Otherwise you're undermining yourself, because once you get up to the higher resolutions, bad news bears. Tea. It's fabulous. Okay, so we're looking good. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna do a little bit more because clay building here. Just kind of get that, especially the lower lip. Try to get that going. He has a pretty wide mouth in this, so we're gonna make sure that he keeps that. Do that, and then we're gonna do more over here than I would over there. We don't want him to have a mouth that really bulges that much, but okay. Cool. Oh, I like it. We do want him to have this kind of cheruby quality though, so we're going to do that. I am going to do a little bit more clay buildup over the lip, just to define that, and then a little bit coming down here. So I think that's the right way to attack this. Yep. And we're going to move it around. That's what we do. This is getting a little detailed, but I think the detail in this will hold, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Let's get a little bit more, a little less intensity. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And if you ever have any questions about why I'm doing something I'm doing, please feel free to ask away. Sometimes things can be not so obvious, like why I'm using a pinch brush here. Might seem obvious if... That's what's actually kind of obvious. I think. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's obvious and what's not obvious. So feel free to ask me any questions you want. I'm continuously looking at my screen, so. Okay. Yeah, he's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, and let's try to get some nostrils on here just so that we're not. Because then we can see if he looks piggish, which he kind of does right now. So we'll change that. Yeah, it kind of looks piggish. I don't like it. Okay. So we'll... This tells us we need to shorten up the nose. Or... Yeah, there we go. Should look a little sprightly. But sprightly and piggish don't need to be the same thing. Let this be a lesson to everyone. One who is sprightly is not piggish. Blair Palmer Lee. 2021. Okay. Actually, I am going to, yep. Up the resolution just a little bit, reset things. I do that a lot. And I am going to define that a little bit more. Oh, yes. We can do that. Yep. I want him to be soft-faced, you know? I don't want him to be overly masculine, but obviously male, if that makes any sense. Hey, Lee! Scale of 1 to 10. It's good. I'd say I'm about a 9. About a 9. And wait for it. T. Now I'm a 10. Thanks for reminding me. How you been, man? I'm good. I just did a bunch of free work for somebody today, actually. So I'd rather be doing this. So I am. I want some determination in his face. Yeah, there we go. That's too much determination. That's good. Yeah, No, I didn't get tricked. It's when I do revisions, like stuff that's my fault, I always make sure that it's free for the client, and this client just wanted a lot of revisions. This time it wasn't really my fault, but I wasn't going to charge him for a revision anyway. just wanted poly changes and stuff, but um, it's all good. It's all good. I like it. It's a good client, so I do that. I don't know how I'm feeling about this mouth. Yeah, it's alright. What do you need revised? Yep. I like it. Let it be known. Oh, your logo. You need a logo? I'd do a logo for you. What do you need? You just want me to pull up one? Oh, okay, gotcha. Just don't know what kind of logo you might get out of that. Yeah, gotcha. Don't ask, just do. It's a hard thing though, you know, like I don't know, people just don't know. They don't know what they want. Which falls onto you as a designer to kind of figure it out. You can ask them questions, but what they say they want may not be exactly what they want in the future. I like it. I like it. Trying to make something good here. And I only have one 2D drawing. I've actually heard that before. I've heard that. Exactly. Believe it or not. Oh, man. The worst. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, it's doing it. Okay. Can I get my screen back, please, ZBrush? What did you do, ZBrush? Why? Oh, it's this thing. No? Yeah? Okay, there we go. I don't know what I want, but I know how I want it to feel. I've heard a couple versions of that before. Why is that doing that? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Naruto. Believe it. Believe it. I can't watch Naruto anymore. Not allowed to. Because, makes me want ramen every time. And if I eat that much ramen, I will die because salt. So, not allowed. This is where it gets crazy, guys. Have you ever seen someone pull someone's neck out of their head? Now you have. Believe it. Oh, I'm gonna be doing that all day now, Lee. Why'd you do that? Believe it. You're welcome. Oh, what am I doing? Nope. This is a little back, I think. That's okay. That's alright. Why do I keep doing that? Do that again. My subconscious telling me to do the mask. There we go. That's a little rough. My goodness. Yep. And nobody sits that far forward with their neck unless they have my posture. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, that's not correct. Just went a little crazy with it, that's all. Just went a little crazy, didn't know what I was doing. Just came over me. Don't believe him, officer. He was out of his mind. Okay, there we go. Ugh, gross. These early sculpts always kind of get me down. It's gonna be fine, though. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Not a doctor. Do that. A little bit of back of the head. It's gonna have a little bit of a thicker neck coming down. And again, I will go over this again and again and again and again. Really, there is no end to the number of times you go over stuff, especially when you're doing 3D sketching and not something else. Like if you're doing this from a block model, totally different process. This is more loosey-goosey, more artistic. It's acting more like it's too much intensity. Yeah, there we go. I think one of the hardest things about human beings and their faces is maintaining their youth. It's very easy to go back. Welcome 25 times if you... You know what? I've done things more than 25 times. So, yikes. Yeah, it's hard to maintain youth in a face. I find it's the hardest thing, because you know, if you get a little saggy, it gets to be an old person. Put too many lines in it, it's an old person. I don't want the jaw to be that crisp. I want it to be a little bit softer. No lines at all. I agree. Brow too far forward, too masculine. Brow too wide, too feminine. You know, it's that kind of thing. Face shape is different. It's a pain. It's a pain. It's kind of what this is, actually. It's kind of like plastic surgery. A little butt chin. It's a little butt chin. Not a ton of butt chin. Little butt chin. I can't remember where my camera is. It's a little overpressured, I don't know. That's okay. I like it. Okay. So as a base, I think we're looking all right. The back of the head needs a little work. I do like the move tool. I think it's very cool. I enjoy it. I am by no means a ZBrush expert, as you can tell. But I do like it a lot. And yeah, I get things done. This is pretty good for basic shape. It's because of how much I talk about it on the SNHU group. That's true. I do every day. The bliss is what I chase most of all. I'm not gonna do that. I like that. Give him a nice elfy ear. He has a very high elfy look. So we're gonna start there and we're gonna go from that. Actually gonna remesh, and we're gonna do some cool trimming. Ugh, this is gross. I like it. It's all that matters, really. I think I've said this to my wife before, that if I had just listened to the 13-year-old version of myself, I would be so much further ahead than I am now in what I love to do. I think everybody should do that. I think everybody should follow their bliss and listen to the version of them that's 13 years old. And, because I don't know, when you're 13, teenager, you're starting to struggle with self-identity. You're really actually putting thought into who you are and what you want to be, rather than like, I want to be the president, I want to be an astronaut, even though those are great things to be. You start to get serious about, who you are and what you want to do. And yeah, if I had listened to the 13-year-old version of myself, I would be much further along. This guy's got gross ears so far. It's more like a Nosferatu. Right, exactly. Probably should have been a little bit more conservative with my snake hook here, because now I've got some weird ears, but that's okay, we'll fix them. This is all about fixing. Trying and fixing. As long as we're getting basic shapes in, we are in good shape. And yeah, we're gonna have to move these anyway, because of where they are. Yeah. We don't want him to look like a goblin. We want him to look cool. We want him to look approachable. Yep. Right? That's true. That's true. Although you never know. You never know. How do you like programming? How is the game you're working on going, actually, now that you mention that? Because you're with Clockwork Studios. Clockwork? Astral Clockwork? Am I getting the name right? Am I butchering the name? And they, quick plug, have a great looking game coming out. What is it called? Is it Crystalla? Something with a crystal? Clock Tower. Astral Clock Tower, that's it. The one with the cat looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of Redwall. Yes, Crystalla. There we go. I could get one name right. I knew I could. Are you directly involved in that project? Trim. Oh no, that's too much trim. Okay, fair enough. Right. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Quality assurance is super important. I'd imagine they don't have you play it yet. Oh, you have? Okay, wow. Wrong on both counts here. I'm striking out. Good, yeah. Has a kind of Dark Souls vibe to it. It's like if Redwall met Dark Souls. I think it's awesome. Yeah, we'll do this again. Red Souls. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. An hinge light there, just at the tip. Dark Walls. I like Red Souls better. No, now I'm a Red Souls fan. Oh yeah, what's the game? Plug away, my friend, plug away. Okay, never mind. Better. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like it that far out. This is why. Oh, that's awesome. You'll have to keep me in the loop on that one. So I'd love to see it. Alright. Very good. Yeah, there's nothing quite like a game on your resume to make you look pretty legit. In fact, some places you have to have a game on your resume in order to get a job. You have to be in the credits, in said credits. I too am still making my game. It's a lot of work, especially for someone who's not used to programming. Ugh. Blueprints for the win. Hey! Speak of the devil. Our good friend who's actually playing the voice of the main character in the game I was just talking about just joined the chat. How have you been, man? Wow. You are going to get this channel flagged, Lee. You're going to get this channel flagged. Actually reminds me I have to finish doing all of the subtitles. That's on my to-do list. It always is on my to-do list, and I never get to it because it's always in the back of my mind. Subtitles are important. It's good. It's good. Waiting on a little bit of music from Mitch to keep things going. We finished menus, so that's fun. It's having a little bit of a problem with. I don't know if you've ever encountered this, Lee. Probably not, because you're a programmer and you know better than I do. My oh my god. My clickable field for subtitles was not working the other day. It would re-click after it had a true value or after it had a false value, and I was not happy about it. So I had to redo that. But it's done now. And lighting was giving me trouble too, but now that is changed. I don't know, Lee, you probably know more about Unreal than I do. Have you ever dealt with lighting in Unreal? In fact, I should have just asked people first. It's not easy, not easy. But the animation works now for sensing metal, which is cool. I was having a problem where he was putting down his hand too early. It's foolish. And right now I keep redoing the walk cycle animation, and I'm never happy with it. So last night, in fact, I tried again at walk cycle. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to give up and do like a mocap from Miximo or anything like that. I want to do my own walk cycle, but right now it's a little bit more trouble than it should be. I will. I'm going to come to you first next time I have a problem with my BP and see if you can't figure it out. You guess right, because you helped me when I had that issue with the cinematic popping the camera in and out. Got the hookups. That's awesome. I do want this upturned a little bit. Yeah. He's sprightly. Like a hobbit. Yeah, that was a weird one. Oh. Thanks for popping in. Anytime I do this, please do. It's kind of few and far between. I've been lucky I've been able to do it, but yeah, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. There we go. You too. Get some good rest. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Well, that's... Oh my god. This is fine. Nah, I'm just messing around. Okay. Focus, focus. What are we doing next? We are going to add... a new subtool. Maybe. Should we do eyes? Yeah, we're gonna do eyes as a subtool. Have to do eyes as a subtool. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do we need a dynamosphere? No, we just need a polysphere. Oh wait, shit, that's not the way you do that. I can't even remember how to add subtools. If anybody on here knows how to add subtools. let me know. I can't even remember now. It's totally blanking. You know, like 6 different programs. And for some reason, subtools are just beyond me right now. Insert button. Good old Pixelogic ducks. Import, insert. I'm not seeing one. That's geometry. Let's clean it up. Oh, subtool. Ha 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 ha. That's where it is. Okay, insert a subtool. And we're going to do a sphere. And we're going to move it around. What's this? I'm trying to remember if I'm doing this right. I don't know how things work. How do things work? No, that's not right. Alright, oh, telemetry. Is that how you do it? No. No, it is not. I'm going to place it. This is ending up being not very informative for you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, symmetry. Not bad. And if anybody knows how to do symmetry properly, let me know. Because I am pretty terrible at this. Make sure that this is there. Yeah, that's good. My current class is Sculpting and Intro to Illustration. But we don't do sculpting instruction in ZBrush. We do it in Mudbox, which is a pain, but she lets us do ZBrush, so it's all good. See, that's not right. I'm sure somebody knows how to do this way better than I do. Oh, that's symmetry still on. What are you in currently, Lee? Be like a nose width apart. If I have one eye, I'm not worried about it. I'm kind of phoning it in here, guys, but I'm not going to have the eyeballs be a part of the actual sculpt, so I don't do that. Wow. Is that pretty cool? Is that like specifically in terms of AI for game design, or are we talking about like neural networks on a massive scale that will one day be our overlords? Man, I'm jealous. I would love to know how to do that. Yeah, I feel that. It can be boring. Sometimes things that sound interesting can be super boring. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eyes look like they look like that. I've heard Python's fun. I think it's a good scripting language, right? It's not a... I think it's a scripting language. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Fire? Not fire. I do want him to have kind of cherubesque eyes. My advisor wants to put me in some pretty serious programming classes for like business and engineering, and I'm like, nah, that's okay. Honestly, I'd rather take an anatomy class, which would be good here to know anatomy. Or, you know, do something worthwhile that actually is can help me. I think that would be peachy keen if they could do that instead. Just saying. I think it's fun. I think it's relaxing too. Well, good. I take that as a compliment then. One thing we always kind of underestimate is the thickness of our eyelashes. If you look in the mirror, your your eyelids are very thick. Um, and I think that's one of the main things that we do wrong in sculpting is we get the eyelids very thin and almost like pressed up against the eyeball, and that's not how it works. Trying to decide if I like his little buggy eyiness. Oh God, no. Give a little bit more definition, a little bit more space between the brow and that. Oh my God. Lee. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. There we go. That's a good long while then. My apologies. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm always calm. I'm sculpting. That's why I'm calm. Oh my God. Oh, because sculpting is my happy place. That doesn't even make any sense. Alright. It's important in sculpting to really sit back and look at what you're making. His ears are very big. I don't want to quite go on that, like, Dobby the house elf level. So we're gonna fold him back just a little bit. Yeah, something good. Yes, I have, actually. I haven't seen any of the new ones. I liked that show, though. Is it possible to reverse the image I'm looking at? I mean, like do like a flip? I think so. It wouldn't really matter, though, because it's perfectly symmetrical. I've been sculpting symmetrically all this time. If I move this shoulder, the other one flaps like a bird. The image of the fairy. Oh, like, I think so. Let me see. Can I? Is there a... Might be. I'm not sure. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the sculpt should be perfectly symmetrical at this point. I will put some asymmetry in there because asymmetry is what makes things look real, frankly. Which is kind of an interesting thing to think about. I'll have to figure that one out. Just based on instinct, I think. And that's why we do these 3D sketches, because 3D sketching and sculpting, something that's already been blocked out, it's very different. You don't really worry about the specifics when you're doing concept. Like that. Yeah, there we go. You kind of let it evolve on its own. And that's how his butt will look once this is all done. And I'm not going to go too detailed. But I'm going to give enough to give me a good idea. Because I want to save some of the heavier sculpt for... No, I saw that gorgeous commercial actress. He won't have a tail. But I'm going to try to save a lot of the finer details, the tertiary shapes for later, so that I can work with the fine details on the whole body. Save it so that I can make the body and then go from there. I have him with a spanner, a little fairy spanner that actually Heather thought up, which is very clever. But yeah. Alright, and what is my time on this? I have been going for 1 hour and 33 minutes. Holy moly. Alright. I'm gonna give a little bit more of a peek there. Yeah, peek toward the temple. That's good. It's a good piece of advice with sculpting that was given by somebody. I can't remember exactly who. But in terms of sculpting, and I think actually it was from a TED Talk, they said that they never assume that they're done. And I think that's very good. There's always something more you can do on your sculpt. There's even at a kind of basic level like this, where I'm just kind of getting the primary shapes in, primary and secondary. I think we've moved on to secondary. You don't tell yourself that, oh yeah, this is good enough. You just keep fixing things. You spend that time until you feel like there's nothing else you can see. And you just get that quality in there. And I rather like that. Like, if there's something that you see that could be better, do it. Make it better. Alright, we'll do a little bit more of this. And for anybody wondering, I am working on, I've said this at the beginning, but for those of you just joining, I am working on a Huion tablet. Right now it is a graphics tablet that has a built-in monitor / really responsive screen. So, yeah, it's pretty good. For the price, I've enjoyed using it. I've used it for about half a year now, and I really like it. So check them out, especially at the beginning of the school year. So they've got some good stuff. They get some good deals. And no, I'm not paid to say that. I wish I was. If anybody from Huion happens to pop on my channel, please pay me. I think I'll hit the 2-hour mark and then I'll be done for now. Now there's a way to do Is my tea cold? I'm sure my tea is cold. Yep, that's cold tea. Gross. I'll drink it anyway. Waste not, want not. Whoa, Susan, so late. It's alright. Susan's in the house. How are you doing, Susan? Right? It's a Suze. For anybody who doesn't know, Susan is the guru of our group. Yay! Bluebird, what's up? Here's where I have to be careful. That's where I have to be real careful. Too much lines and they get too old. In fact, let me just actually show right now how this can go wrong. If I were to take this damn standard brush, I'm not actually on the right alpha, am I? No, I'm not. I'll do this one. And if I were to go down here, continue the cheek, suddenly we're getting older. And so it doesn't take much to do that, so we have to be very careful. He's always causing problems. There we go, I like that. Again, we gotta be careful here. We're butting up against our pixels, so we might be a little too early to this step, but that's okay. We want that little indentation, that little indicator that we're doing stuff. That the eye is movable. Eyelid is movable. There we go. Oh, that's alright actually. Happy accidents. I like it. Okay. Happy accidents. Happy accidents are awesome. I love happy accidents. I'm using ZBrush Core. I got it off of Pixelogic. I don't know if you can get it off of Steam. If you can, I probably would have. But yeah, no, I got it off of the Pixelogic website. Directly. There we go. But yeah, I'm using the Core, which does miss a lot of features. That just kind of erased it, didn't it? I don't like that. But it's good. It's good for what I'm doing. Most of my stuff is outside of ZBrush anyway. A lot of people with regular ZBrush take advantage of stuff like... Why did I do that? Take advantage of stuff like the remesher, the fact that they get the ability to paint on their sculpts, and I just don't do that. I don't do that. Actually, the one thing that I do miss about having the full version of ZBrush, oh, that needs a little bit of inflation, is that the one thing I do miss is that for whatever reason there's a resolution limit on ZBrush Core to 18 million. Now, that's 18 million active points. I can't say that there's really much of a reason to go above that. Susan, you might know better than I do. But you know, sometimes I kind of wanna bust the ceiling on 18 million. So, you know, what do you do? I wanna do more than 18 million sometimes. My purposes are my own. Yeah, exactly. You don't generally go that high, so it's really not a big issue, but sometimes you just wanna. Because you can. People say, Blair, why are you doing that? Because I can. But yeah, the remesher isn't as good on here. Who cares? I'm old-fashioned. I prefer to do my own retopology. That way I have total control over everything I'm doing. This lip feels wrong. It's a little too lush. What do you think? Oh my god. I'm more concerned about you driving and watching this. Oh my gosh, okay, there we go. I've done enough faces now. I think it's fine. I don't really like the big head as much as I thought I would. Okay. That's good. I'm still worried about you. Some broad changes. Let's see, how did that look before? No, I like that there. I lied. A little bit more hope. A little bit more adventure in the eyes. Then I like that. If you know what this part of the eye is called, please tell me in the chat. I know there's like a scientific name for it. And it really bothers me that I don't know it off the top of my head. Susan, do you know what it is? I don't. I feel like you're the kind of person who would know, though. Not sure I like that much. Lighten that up. Again, we don't want them to be old. Oh, it's the little tear duct area. It's like, it has a name. It has a specific name. That little part right there at the corner of your eye, like right there. I know there's a name for it. I just don't know what it is. Because there we go. Yep, that's more of a nose. Let's call that, yeah. The human face has a lot of rules. Okay. Almost ready to go at a higher resolution, but again, I'm saving my higher resolutions for when I have the whole body. Which may or may not be in this video. Probably not, because I am almost up on my time. Been doing this for 2 hours. I've got to pick the nose of my fairy. We're going to do that, and smooth the edges. Noses are weird because they kind of are and aren't a part of your face. It's a weird thing to say. It's a weird way to say it, but you know, they kind of flow. They're not just holes in your nose. They flow as much into the face as they do into the nose. It's as much part of the upper lip as they are a part of everything else. And so you're making a huge mistake if you divide this too much. You're also making a huge mistake if you let it mesh together. So, weird way of saying it. I'm sorry to everybody. What's going on the live stream? I don't know. He started talking about how noses aren't a part of your face. Yeah. That's correct. So, just for edification, somebody might wonder if when I go like this and drive that little mask thing over, it's just remeshing the entire thing. So it's resetting. It's doing what is it called? Dynamesh. So it's taking the resolution that I want currently, and it's applying it again to the entire thing and preserving the volume. Carbuncle. Okay. Huh. I'm going to call it that from now on, though. Thanks for looking that up, Susan. That's awesome. I can't... Lacrimal? Lacrimal? I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying it with... Lacrimal caruncle. I don't... I think you just wanted me to say that word. Lacrimal caruncle. Okay, good. Good to know. Thank you so much for looking that up. Okay. Yes. Yes, brah. Okay, I'm down with this fairy. This ferryman. That's always the measure of a good sculpt, is when you can sit back, you can look at it, and you feel good about it from a distance. DTF. Down to fairy. I mean, why wouldn't you be? It's like the best thing ever. Okay, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling this, I am feeling it. Something about the ears still bothers me. I don't know if those like little, I'm gonna call them Spock ridges, are really working for me. Oh my god, why? Lee, what are you talking about? No, it's not going to be in my game. This is just one for fun. Sometimes I like to challenge myself. Oh, I like that a lot better. So I'll go on different places and I will just look for something that hasn't been done a lot, or there's a challenge for it, and I'll do that. And I won't necessarily enter whatever competition it's associated with, because, you know, it's not really... I guess it's conducive to creativity to challenge yourself in a pressure situation, but like I don't really want to do it for the sake of the challenge. I want to do it for the sake of learning. So, so yeah, I'll look up things, and one of the things I was just kind of browsing on Turbo Squid, and I saw that there were a lot of like fantasy fairy models, but primarily female, and I was like, huh, I'm going to make something that is a male fairy, because I like fairies. I think they're cool. So I sketched it up real quick, and then I did a live stream wherein I did this more serious character mock-up, and you've already seen... yeah, exactly. It's a portfolio piece. And yeah, you've already seen the video where I did the fairy wings, so that's going to be easy to do in the future. Yeah. Oh, I like those ears a lot better. I like that a lot better. It looks like it's actually kind of infolded into the skin. It's hard with like elven ears because they don't really follow the same dictates of a human ear. So you kind of have to make it up, make it look believable as well. I'm kind of into it. I think this is good. All right, perfect. Some things I want to move around. Try to define that cheek a little bit more. Don't want to make it too sunken, because again, we don't want them to be old. Absolutely, please do. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to make a suggestion, please do. I love it. Forehead should be higher proportionally. Okay, interesting. The forehead part? Okay, so just because of the low slope, should it be a little bit steeper, do you think? Maybe if I brought it out just a little bit. It's kind of got a wonky head. The outer eye crease and outer eye crease should the chin. Huh. The outer eye crease and up should be the same size as the chin. Okay. Interesting. So do you mean, okay, from this part, oh shoot, from this part to be the same size as the chin. Trying to parse that. Let me smooth this out. The outer eye crease marks the halfway point on the face. Okay, I see what you're saying. So this outer eye crease should mark the halfway point on the face. The forehead should go up more so that it's... I see what you're saying. Alright, so it's too long on the bottom versus what the top of the head. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. Thank you so much for that. Just bring it all up. I have the 2-hour mark. I am. Ah! We'll smooth it out just a little bit. Ah! Is that too far up? No. Maybe a little too far. Just a little bit. We can settle the dust just a little bit now that I've gone up. Thank you so much for the tip. I actually have not heard that before. I should have heard it because I'm in sculpting. Doesn't pay attention in class. Right. This is true. Gotta proportionally kind of fix the head here. Do a nice little trim. And smooth. Love it. Thank you so much for coming on, Susan. I would not have caught that without you. Oh my god, no. I'm not going to have a bald head, so I'm not going to worry about these too much. He does have a bit of a fairy mullet. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yeah, you're right. This is looking a lot better. Love it. It's still not quite high enough, but I'm gonna keep it there. I like it. Pushing the temples just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And I am going to pinch the sides of the mouth. The sides of the mouth, as I recall, should come out to the iris. I think that's going to be okay. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So I am going to save this because it needs to be saved. And what are we going to call this? Ferryman? Right. Again, it's a ferryman, not a ferryman. If anybody gets that joke, it's a terrible joke. Alright, let's do this. I know I made a folder for this. I know I did. There it is. Fairy dude is what I called it. Alright, cool. Excellent. Awesome. Well, I think we made some real progress, considering we started at a sphere today, and we was an acorn hat at first. Oh, it could be. You know, it could be. Now you're making me think. Now you're making me think, Susan. I do want to get I want to get some more experience with hair, though. That's really one of the things that I know it's one of my personal weaknesses, and so I want to make it better. But I do kind of like the acorn hat idea. So yeah, we started with a sphere today. I think we came a long way. So thank you so much for dropping by and joining me. To all who joined, I'm gonna try to keep doing some more videos like this. I may or may not do the body sculpt live, just because it takes a long time and it's not that interesting. It's not like doing it from a sphere. You actually have body part primitives in ZBrush, so you can actually drag out a torso, an arm, a leg with a foot. and then you sculpt from there. Something that is more interesting, I think, is clothing. So I might live stream that. But thank you so much for everybody who stopped by. And I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, like and subscribe. Like this video. And subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. I'm going to try to be more active on here and do some more stuff. But for now, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day.